Hey everyone, so I'm here with my A6 Stalogy and the covers that I have in this size currently. Now last week I did film a video of my A6 and B6 Stalogies together, but after going through the footage I barely talked about my B6, one because I had quite a number of sensitive information there so I couldn't really show it, and two because my layouts in my A6 and my B6 were the same, and I had a lot less sensitive information in this A6 one, so it was a lot easier to show. So I thought, you know what, I'll just refilm the whole thing and just include the covers that I have so you can see the different layouts and the different companies that I purchased from, just so you know what there is that I've seen out there. I do have another A6 Stalogy cover coming to me this week. It's the Giglio Blush Croco Appunto, but that won't arrive till probably tomorrow or Thursday. I'm currently filming this on Tuesday, so when that arrives I'm thinking of just uploading a very short video on here and just showing you the quick differences again between the covers, I guess I could say, or just how I set it up. I think that might be a good little fun video to have as well. So first up, I thought I'd show you this quickly as well, since I have been in A6 previously. This was back in 2018. I had A6 Hobonichi Techo. This was the English version where it was the full year. But what happened was the first half of the year went fine. I absolutely loved it. I used it for memory planning. But what happened was I started to drop out a little and I got a bit behind on memory planning, as you can see here. So I managed to fill it in little bits here and there, and then I fell like really behind. So what I did was I'll put down the full boxes that I need for each day, and then, you know, the cinema tickets that I had, and I'll put down the washi and I'll get back to it later. But what happened was I managed to put down all the washi, as you can hear, up to the last day, but the spine was completely messed up, and one that got quite difficult to get into, like the inside here, and it got really frustrating just to kind of like get things written in this little corner, and sometimes it would be a bit more tricky. I just got fed up. So yeah, I just left it alone, and that was that. So half of the year filled, and then the other half just filled with washi. So if I was to go back to an A6 size for Hobonichi, I personally would pick the Avec, which is the year split into two books, from January to June in one book, and then from July to December in the other, if I'm also doing the same sort of memory planning style. So yeah, that's my lesson learned for using so many stickers and washi in one notebook. So learn from my mistake. So this time for my Stalogy here, I've actually jumped a bit, because in the Stalogies what happened was I fully started to play around with it starting July. I'm kind of glad that the video I was meant to film right after my Hobonichi week system was meant to be my Stalogies, but due to a busy schedule, if you see my last video, things didn't exactly go to plan. So I'm glad I had that extra time just to work through the Stalogies and how it works for me and what didn't. So for that, I was in my B6 for July, then my A6 for August, then back to my B6 for September, and then now that we're in October, I'm more into my A6 and my pocket rings. So A6 is just due to my Giglio arriving this week, and I'm just so excited for it. I'm just like, yay, another pink, yay. And this is also another pink cover that I got last week on Friday. So yep, this is so super cute. This is the Strawberry Latte from NayaPaperie. Now this has the front pocket here. You can fit sticker sheets in here, or you can fit a pen or two. Personally, I like to fit like a decorative sheet here or a pen. I've just kept this ollie clip here for decoration, and then at the back here I believe it's going to be made a little bit wider, as this, I think it was the prototype, as the measurements we I think it's going to be made 1 1 centimeter wider, I think. But that's the back pocket. I do have a code for NayaPaperie, but it excludes the leathers. But if you mention my name in checkout, you can get my exclusive freebie, which is Sailor Moon themed, and it's hollow. Wait, hold it. Here it is. So this is my freebie here. Absolutely love the hollow. So there's that. So everything in the I'll leave info in the description down below. Anyway, so this is the front, and then as you open up, this layout it's basically the same as her TNs. So you get a full height pocket here, and then 2 horizontal card pockets. Then at the back you get a full height pocket here, and then a secretarial pocket here. So the 2 full height ones, you can use it to slide in your covers. If you just want to use the back one, that's fine too. Personal preference, I just prefer to have both. But if you like to decorate the front here, that's also a good option. As well, just to have it like this, and then just stuff the pockets here with like sticky notes or your sticker sheets, stuff like that. So this is double leather. So what I mean by that is this back bit is also the strawberry latte, whereas it can be single. I don't know what Naya's Paperie is thinking about right now, but this is single-sided. This is my B6 here. So single-sided is only one-sided leather, so you get the colour of the actual backing of the leather, or it'd be double-sided, which is this. I personally prefer the double side because I just find it a bit more put together with it. So here, let's just pop it back. So this is my layout for the front. So you've got this quote from the Akatar series from Sarah J Maas, and this vinyl is from Teal Designs. Julie, I think she has it on her website. So again, I'll just leave information down below in the description box, and it just made up of simply gilded washi. I haven't got anything in the pockets just yet. I haven't had time to play around with it. As I say, I did just get this cover on Friday. Absolutely love the smoothness of this, and the colour is if I have my Paperie. Oh, sorry, I think I just moved the camera. So this is cool. I would say that's how it looks. This one I think is just a touch more warm toned, and if you want me to compare it to Cherry Blossom from Foxy Fix, so just give me a moment, I'll just stretch for it. Oh my gosh, no. Oh my goodness. So this is Cherry Blossom. Cherry Blossom is slightly more cool toned than the Strawberry Latte, but just slightly. But yeah, that's the two. So here for the stitching, I just chose to match the leather. So let's get into the layout. So here, the first sheet, I never normally like to have anything here because it's attached to the cover piece, and I just don't like it, so I just put some Happie scrappy paper here randomly. And then this one's for personal details. I've just taken that out because I normally put it on a sticky note. These 2 pages are for the index, and then I got 2 extra pages just for anything random that I want to put in. Then we start in August. So on the left side, I was thinking of having a cute little quote for August, or just any cute thing that I found in August that I would put in here. At the moment, it's just got the sticky note from My Newest Addiction, and I've just left it as it is. Some Simply Gilded Washi as deco. And then this digital is from Papershire. I got this from her Facebook group. It's her monthly freebie of her calendar. She also has one of, I think since August she's put a number of digital freebies on her Facebook group. So if you like that, then join the group. And then I've got some important dates here that I didn't finish. So here on the left side, I was going to put some goals, but August was quite a busy month for me. It was just basically dissertation writing, so the main goal is just to finish it. That's really it. Got some cute little stickers here. Don't remember where I got them from. I think it's from a friend. This is from Grin and Bear It, and this is my exercise kind of schedule training plan. So I've got the warm-ups here, and then the plan that I have for the month. In August I barely went, just again due to study. I was just not motivated to go to the gym at the time, but now that we're in October, I have more free time to go to the gym. So I'm just gonna stick to this plan for another month or so, and then think about changing up after. So this is the kind of layout I was in for my A6 and B6 Stalogy. So you would have I started it off with the first day of the month rather than following the Mondays, like the actual days of the week. That was just my personal preference. So on the left side, this timeline was inspired by Leah from Lettersfromsierra on Instagram. I just really love her use of timeline here. The only thing was when I found that sometimes I wanted more hours for the day. I don't know why I decided to reach it down to 3 in the morning, but never mind. And because A6 is a bit small, obviously. A6 is a bit smaller than B6. B6, I think you could stretch it from 7 in the morning to about 2 in the morning. Whereas here it's just 8 till 12 at midnight, I believe. So I just want, if I want that extra time, I just use some dots to signify that some time has went by, and I just start it on the hour that I want it on. So that's how I work the timeline. I don't have a key worked out for my A6 Stalogy, but Leah, she did post her key on Instagram, so that's a good one to check out too. These don't mean anything, the different type of line thingies. I haven't worked it out yet, so they just block out time for me. On this side, I have important normally at the top. Then the headings after it normally change depending on the day of what I want to track. So that's that for the layout. So, yep, that's about it. Just how I put everything together. Then on the Mondays, I believe this layout I kind of followed Nicola from Pink Planner Girl on Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel. Her B6 Stalogy, I think she had a similar, I think it was this layout actually, where she had this week here on the left side and then starting on the Monday. I used to have this week on the back here, and I don't know why, and it had Sunday and then this. It's like an end of the week tally, and then after a while it didn't work out for me. So now that I switched it to this, yeah, it works better. I guess end result, it works better. So here sometimes I would have errands that needs to be done during the week. I don't know which day, but at least I know it's gonna happen this week. Then we've got packages that I know that are going to arrive. Again, I don't know which day, so I'll put it here. And then possibly like some trackers at the bottom, and that's it. So yeah, and then this I kind of changed up a bit, where instead of using like lines to signify the time block, I used a highlighter and then just drew around it. So I thought that was quite cute as well. Just covered up some information there. Again, use of highlighter. And yeah, that's how I use my A6 Stalogy, and I kind of dropped out a little bit here. Just kind of same layout. I'll just get to, yeah. So then I had September here. Now, as I mentioned earlier, September I was in my B6 Stalogy mainly. So I started it off in my A6, and then I kind of dropped it. So you can see here I do have the digital freebie from Papershire again. What I'm going to do is, now that the calendar's on this side, I'll just put September highlights here, and I just put down the key days that I found were just significant. And then at the bottom, important dates, sometimes they kind of differ from each other for their usage. So I'll do that, and then in here was like my workout and my goals, so I'll just leave these as they are. Then you can see here I started on a Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So I just need to catch up maybe a bit of back planning, but I wanted to jump straight to October here, so I've just skipped the whole of September. So what I've done was midweek for the week starting the 9th for September, then end of the week what happened, and then just to tie September together in this book, I just wrote down moments in September, so just kind of just a quick cover update. And then I started in October. Then you've got highlights on the next page. I put some washi down for this month just to give it a little extra. That's about it. All the washies are from Simply Gilded. And then here I've got my workout plan. And then on this side, change up for this month, for October, I just did tasks moved over from September. So there's bound to be some stuff that I haven't completed in September from my B6, so I'll just move it over here. So that kind of ties in everything. This washi is from Planners Anonymous in their barista kit from September. And then we're back to the 1st, being the Tuesday. And then I just need to update everything. And we are currently on the 8th of October, which is currently not written. But I will get there after this video. So yeah, that's how I have it layered out, set up in this A6. I hope that was somewhat helpful, or at least something for you guys to watch. How I do my layouts for my A6 Stalogy and my B6 Stalogy. So basically they're both the same of how I would set them up. It's just a matter of spacing. That's about it. What I found was in July, the spacing worked well, and then in August, I was just fully concentrated on writing that I didn't need so much room. And then in September, I realized that I had a lot more happening during the week, and I wanted a bit more room to structure some of my paper stuff. If it didn't work out, I just wanted some documented in my planner, so I switched back into my B6. But now that I have less happening again, in October, here we go back in my A6. So really it's a matter, I have quite a bit of fun switching around. Sometimes it gets a little annoying because you just have to update each planner and make sure you've got everything there, but I don't really mind. I quite like jumping about in different sizes. So that was my NayaPaperie cover. This is the planner cover that I got from AliExpress. Now this was found by my friend Gemma, who is Plan a Life to Love on Instagram. I'm not sure if this shop has restocked on AliExpress, because remember at one point it just, all the colors were just out and no one could get a hold of it, so I'm not too sure. If I do find a link back again, I'll leave it in the description down below. But this is a button closure. I got it for, I think, £18 in total, including shipping. But unfortunately I got caught by customs in UK. My friends who have purchased also from UK, they didn't get customs though, so that was quite lucky for them. So it's got a gold button, but you don't normally see, so it's fine. You've got your 2 slots here, your secretarials. You've got actually another slot here and some card slots. It's just a bottom one. There's nothing here, and then you've got a back pocket at the back. So for the price you pay, if you didn't get caught with customs, yeah, it's a very good cover to get. I do quite like it, even though I got hit with the customs. The leather is quite buttery smooth. I'm not really sure if this is actual leather or just faux leather, but I love it anyway. It's a very pretty pink. It's quite close to my Parme, I would say. Quite close. And it's also quite close to the strawberry latte as well. And then lastly, here we have my HandstitchedLeatherT cover. This one only has the front pocket, no back pocket here. I wish I got the back pocket as well, but never mind. Here you've got the full height pocket where you slot in your Stalogy, then you've got your secretarial, then you've got full height here as well if you want to slot in the front cover as well, and then a mini secretarial here. But yeah, I absolutely love this leather as well. This is the light tobacco from HandstitchedLeatherT. She does have quite a few leather options as well, but yeah, I do love this cover. I love the character that it builds over time, and after some time it gets a little bit smoother and smoother. I think it's just due to oils. But yeah, I do love all the covers that I have, and I can't wait to get my Giglio that should arrive this week. And then once that happens, I'll probably pop onto Instagram first and then film the video on here on YouTube. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. I can't believe I managed to drag this video on for 20 minutes. But anyway, if you got any questions, I will try and answer them as best as I can. Do check out the shop's website. I know HandstitchedLeatherT, they do have measurements up if you're not sure of certain things. AliExpress, I'll try and find the link if I can. Also, the measurements are up for NayaPaperie on her website as well. But yeah, so that's it. See you guys later. Bye!